Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Disco World Cup round 4 game. This time we have the United States versus France. The United States is on Curaçao with that most well known and fiery of phoenixes, Travis Fights Dragons. And we have Courteous on Lion. Good old Corbox, YNS, ready to take on these fireball slinging dudes, and France hopes take them down. Okay, we're waiting on the flips. Lion has kept all their conflict cards. Log in 2 Dynasty. Phoenix less happy with their Dynasty. Dumped 3. And thinking about their conflict here. Let's see. Okay, so while we have a second, although let's see how many. No viewers now. So I'm not going to bother with the deck list quite yet. Hopefully I will remember this game. It's supposed to. Okay, so we start off Phoenix with Atsuko on 3. I didn't have much other choices, and water is not the strongest wing against Lion, so I can see it. Usually Asuko is kind of a closer with lots of characters on the board. We see Phoenix draw 5 as is tradition, but with Tacticians and Apprentice on the board, Lion goes a little sneaky, goes to the 3 bid, ultimately getting him 4 cards, but 2 honor. So if he has any effects, and not much of a chance to see. Does he have any cards that rely on being more honorable? No. Well, he's got the Venerable Historian. That's not true. He's got the Venerable Historian. He's got some Soulbound Reproach. He's got a Noble Sack. So he's on the Crane Splash for Lion, which I quite like. Only one Anakazu, so not as Chop Berry as usual. Okay, Fast and Furious action here that I'm missing while I check the deck list. So we're heading in. We got a Berserker being blocked by Atsuko. I mean, that's a brave Atsuko. She's facing down very, very angry Matsu. And hits Upholding Authority and defending it. Not something you see all the time. I guess there's probably some stand in hand or something. Atsuko's got a sword. It's on fire. Yeah, that's true. The potatoes Atsuko pretty hard, so you'd rather want to avoid the fire ring if you can. We see charge. Plus, I'm sure Crane favorable grounds out after the charge because and now that there's been a full commit and the upholding will go off, I'm sure Phoenix would very much like to keep the favor, or would have liked to keep the favor from Lion, given Nujiaki on the row, sure the Cloud the Mines and whatnot, and no attachment control for Lion. But now that Ujiaki's off, there's much less of a threat of his kind of high roll action. Okay, so now we see the hand. We got one Bonsai, as Lion has usually had. A court game's a hand-to-hand, a Noble Sack already, so it's good knowledge to have, really good knowledge to have, even if you don't get rid of that. Ready for battle, a Voice of Honor, and a Peasant's Advice. Okay, so is he going to honor one of his own characters, even though dishonoring Zuko's worth a lot more? I mean, he would have a Voice of Honor online, but not for very long. So I assume he's going to dishonor the Atsuko, but let's see. No doubles to make it easy. Okay, Noble Sacrifice gets chucked just to, not have to deal with that and not have to play around with it. That's the one of in the deck. So that's gone. No. So passes. So we got an Atsuko who's a 3-1, barring any pumps. Passes his conflict. So Tacticians and Presidents can poke in here to not much effect on political. He's not, I mean, a lot more good cards out for Crane Splash now. So Political Rivals have been popular before, but they're not now. Ancient Master comes down, which, yes, secures favor because it was 2-2. Tactician Princess does have glory, forgot. And we go on to the next round with a dishonored but still heavily faded Atsuko versus the Matsu Berserker. Flip-wise, we see Ekihara with the dupe. I would say the Lion card closest to the chopping block when better cards come out in their pack. But when he goes off, he's good. Against Phoenix with no attachment control, I'm assuming the Cloud's going to be coming down on him if he's got any chance of winning conflicts. On Phoenix side, kept the library. It's good to see. No assassination. Oh, 2 assassinations in the Lion's deck. So Ethereal Dream with 2. We'll see if he meets that fate. There's only 4 cards, 9, so 14 cards in total. Not a bad. So he just gets the Dreamer. Could have opted for the Yojimbo, but now the Noble Sack's gone. He doesn't really have to worry as much. And the Yojimbo would have protected the Ethereal Dreamer, but two fading the Yojimbo would have eaten up all the fate and given the passing fate. So I could definitely see it. How are we doing? No viewers yet. Okay, so I won't bother trying to compete with chat, ask about this matchup and stuff like that. I think most people feel that I feel and sort of the meta feels is that people are kind of maybe even overly pessimistic about Lions' chances in almost anything. This is definitely a tough matchup. That being said, we got some pretty spectacular Lion players on the Canadian team, and we're currently 2-1 with our Lion, so yay. Um, but let's see. So Ikehara, Ethereal Dreamer's on the Void Ring, so Lion's going to want to avoid that. Hits Manicured Garden. So he's avoided the Shameful so far. Um, let's see what we got here. There's no favorable ground, so we could see. Oh, let go of the Ornate Fan. All right. Still needs to. So there's no break, but definitely Ikehara honoring himself and drawing a card is a really good outcome here. Court Games. Oh, another fan goes down. Court Games. So he's holding off the break. Censure cancels the effect of Court Games to get it back, so it's one censure. I would imagine this Phoenix is on quote-unquote standard-ish, standard-ish list. It's triple Bonsai, two Path of Mans, only two Fantanas. Yeah, three Ancient Masters, three Censures. Yep, it's mostly what you see nowadays. I think Phoenix. No, Phoenix expert am I. Okay, we see a Shrine Maiden go down with the fan of her own. So she could be pretty easily stormed and boxed. Nope. Oh, sorry. Yeah, goes against the Akata, so that's enough to win. And deny the main event his trigger. So we got a Berserker. We know there's a ready battle in hand, so water is not going to do that much against this Berserker. Ethereal Dreamer is on Void, so I'm guessing that's the way it's going to come in. And Atsuko is always on Void. Always about the Void. So I'm guessing this is a break here on Imperial Palace because, he's got censures. Phoenix has two more censures to play. Ooh, Art of War. That's a good one for your opponent to come in with that much force. Otherwise, it's fairly farmable because it's 5 strength, but now it's going down. Path of Man, so he does get a benefit of it. Popped up to 9 fate. Whew. No, I guess there was no assassination there, although he wanted it to break anyway. So we got a 6-card advantage for Courteous, for the Lion. It's pretty hefty, pretty hefty. We're at 1 break each. Let's see if there's going to be a stand. No stand, so this Matsu Berserker is free to come on in with box and threaten a break on that Forgotten Library, I'm guessing. No assassinations in the... but there could be another conflict character, either Ancient Master or a Shrine Maiden with some Supernatural Storms. Display of power on the Water Ring. Okay, that's quite good here because now he can stand the Ethereal Dreamer. Well, he's still just a 1 military, but not the Ethereal Dreamer, the Shrine Maiden. Well, we get a second break. Okay. Is Lion going to probably wait to use his staging ground until the end or until it's threatened to see what he wants to get rid of? Oh, must be. Oh, rolling the dice. That's a Travis classic. Well, not only Travis, but I see him do it fairly consistently. Hits the Fertile Fields. So Seeker of Air, little extra. Lots of floating fate for both these clans here. Fertile Fields. Ooh, even more cards for Lion. That's an 8-card advantage now. Don't think it really does much for him to drop the bid. I think he just wants to use his cards for breaks. Fire. I think he wants, unpotato is Tsuku. Not quite potato, but potato-ish. 0 viewers still. Okay, no problem. I got a pretty good number earlier today. I guess people are on their commutes, etc. Or maybe I didn't post. Did I post? Let me just double check. Oh, I did. League Watcher. Yeah, not LCG streamer like I usually, unfortunately, make that mistake. Okay. Didn't pull out any buffs to get the break there. So we have 2 breaks for Lion, 1 break for Phoenix, a ton of fate on both sides, so I would imagine. And the board is looking stronger for Phoenix here. So I think no clouds played. So this Spirit Caller, there is hand-to-hands in the Lions deck. So there are 3 hand-hand. And a Suko. Okay. Let's see what kind of costly things he has to play with Suko, because he's definitely more, just barely more honorable actually. Bids 3 against 5 just to ensure. Still has a 5-card advantage after that. So he's 22 cards in his deck. Oh, but the Yojimbo's out, so the assassinations are kind of off the table on Shigenjas anyway. So the Shrine Maiden, I guess if the Shrine Maiden tries to do something, it might eat one. So Phoenix is able to snatch up this 2 Fate Air Ring. 2, yeah, which will help. They're currently at 7 honor. Not the danger zone by any means, but let's see. Stick your board. Let's see. Oh, Let Go, Bonsai, and Ancient Master. Ooh, that Shrine Maiden was just not willing to play ball today. Dumps 3 pretty good cards. Well, of course, that's why you put them in your deck, because they're pretty good cards. I'm just wondering what the other Shrine Maiden. Sorry, guys, I'll scroll back a little bit. Just other Shrine Maiden picked up 2 of 3. So, not a fan of Ancient Masters today. These Shrine Maidens, they've dumped two out of 3 of them in the bin. So we're 2 out of 6. Not bad for Shrine Maidens today. Okay, heading in Air Ring. Yep, grabbing that cash. Field Dreamers on Air Ring. So this is going to be a 6 political. Difficult for Lion to deal with for sure. He's got a lot of cards. He might be able to honor that Ikihade back up. Possibly with Atsuku he could win, but then again we're 26 cards into the Phoenix deck. No Storms played. Actually, Box hasn't been used yet. There's not a card to really use it on yet. I'm sure there's one in hand, so I'm probably going to see a bunch of stands and stuff this round, trying to get that tempo going on turns of break. Big political. Definitely, if I was Lion, I would think about just letting this one go. For sure. Oh, shameful display. Okay, with token defense. The Kakawa, maybe just, well, you want to use Ikahade offensively. Got a lot of 2 glory characters versus a 2 glory character, so it's a pretty big swing. So I guess you could put Matsusuko. Well, she's a 4 mil. I mean, I guess Ikihade's going to be here for another round. And he would take it off breaking, actually, I think. So you go to 4 to 7, yeah. Oh, no, he'd still be breaking. So I don't know what kind of political buffs Lion has left. So this is kind of a just like, let's use shameful. What? Oh, he can't do Shigenjas. Right. So he honors Ikihara and dishonors the Shrine Maiden, which fortunately doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, we're going to start seeing the stands now. Prodigy's not bowing. I'm sure water will be claimed at some point, so that Prodigy's going to be in 3. 3 conflicts. Okay, so he takes it up to 6. Does he have plans to, I don't know, a fan? Fan's the only political buff he has, so. It looks like we have an American fan in the chat. Hey, good to see you. And hopefully I am coming through. My usual paranoia about not being heard. I don't know if it's deep-seated or not. Is there. Okay, so Crone comes down. That's really strong against Phoenix, actually. I don't know how much they really want to invest. Oh, we see Last Shrine Maiden. She gets Vents the Waves, Cloud the Mind, and Let's Go of a Let Go. Pretty solid. Yep, as I semi-predicted, the 3 political strength Shrine Maiden gets the Assassination. Censure, that's the second one played. I mean, he could Spirit Caller in somebody here. He could Spirit Caller in Ikihara, which would take him to winning. And with the Crone there, that's a pretty good bet. Yeah, here comes Spirit Caller Ikihara. Not Ikihara, Ujiaki. You don't have the favor, so it's a bit rough. You always kind of want him with that, but it is shameful. So another fan, so you don't have to pay for it, is one potential. Or just paying for the Supernatural Storm, because the Supernatural Storms right now are, well, not super ridiculous, but pretty. They're getting there. 3, so plus 3. Be hard for Lion to come through that, because I think they've already used their court games this turn. Yep. So other than a fan, they couldn't pump it all. But paying Fate and a card to win this air ring when it's not really a big deal is probably not a bad thing for Lion. Of course, Lion's invested quite a bit into this as well. Doesn't really have much to attack Phoenix back with. This Prodigy of the Wave is going to stand and probably stand again. Suko's still there, etc. So let's see. This is kind of the first tense conflict of the game. Or some thinking and some deciding how much resources to put in. Cloud the Mind goes down Ikihata. Okay. Can't use hand to hand because that card it's just so great. Can't use it in the political. So okay, so we don't get an honor, which would have been nice on Suko or and a card. Okay. So obviously Atsuko is pretty solid on Void here. Water would be good. Well, not great, but I mean you could stand the 3 political Shrine Maiden and activate your Prodigy of the Waves. Void's pretty solid on the Sekihara though. Get rid of them. Let's see how quick the Phoenix says go. Well, since I apparently have a viewer, although the Twitch viewer watching now is not changed, but I have a commenter. How about that? A commenter. Uh, maybe I can ask how they feel about this matchup. I've kind of already given my spiel. It's not super positive for Lion, I don't think, but oh, sorry, I mixed up who attacked there and who defended. Yeah, it's Lion's attack. So yeah, military something is an obvious choice. Leaves back a single defender for the military attack. Okay. So he has Bonsai in hand. We saw that on the upholding. Okay, meditations. So he does avoid the shameful completely here. So that's solid. I mean, no secret fate, no shameful trigger. Atsuko blocks. It's on void too, so I mean, I guess so. Atsuko's already 2 ahead, so another 2 ahead. Away the Lion. Okay, a couple of those will really fix things up. So yep, Atsuko equalizes. Are we gonna see the Bonsai? Are we gonna see more Way of the Lions? Okay, it takes it to 9 after the pass. Oh, sorry. Matsusuko's played, so she gets a reduction on everything she's going to play. Are we going to see a conflict character? Maybe a Goblin Sneak, which is great with Suko. Am I saying her name right? Yeah, Suko. Huh. Listen, look at that. Yeah, Sneak, he's only running 1. He could put in the reservist for really cheap. He could put in Anakazu. Oh, a charge. Okay. Free charges are even better than 1 fate charges, which are quite expensive. Quite good already. Oh, we see a Bonsai. There's a triple in the Phoenix deck, so on Atsuko. I mean, not the staging ground popped, yeah, the Gunzo, which isn't a spectacular. Voice of Honor cancels that, which we saw in the hand from the upholding as well. Cancels the Bonsai. And then the Bonsai goes back the other way. So, how many storms are going to get played here? I'm guessing this is third break. This is a card. This is a void on Atsuko. Atsuko going away at the end of the turn. So, I can't imagine that Phoenix isn't willing to put quite a bit of effort into this win here. We see Box, who takes him ahead. Okay, Supernatural Storms played off of the Phoenix box. Dragon needs to come up, or Lion needs to come up with 2 more. 9 cards in hand. Okay. They played their Bonsai. They could have another Way of the Lion, which would be really great. They're only running 2 Way of the Lions. Interesting. Because Suko's a 4. They obviously have Totori. Okay. I guess they just decided that. Nope. Passes. Oh, so no, I guess I shouldn't be sad. It's good for Phoenix. No card. No Void Ring for Lion there, which is a pretty big deal for them not getting that. We see an Earth Ring going back military for Leaves back a fair amount for having a military favor. No, I guess the prodigy is good enough. Um, Shameful's been used, so it's a pretty decent place to head back to. Earthring will equalize a fair amount this card advantage to make it down from 3 from where it was at 7. There's a Peasant's Advice in the... That's interesting. That'll be good if Kanjo pops up. Rears this ugly, ugly head. This card might just stand for favor. While the Yojimbo, the Yojimbo is also standing, so can't do that. So we have 6 heading in to Shameful Display. I would imagine if he had more military pumps, I mean, he might have another Bonsai or something he didn't want to play. He could have played a sword, so... Interesting, and obviously Lion, I believe, doesn't have one of its strength in numbers. It's got 2 in the deck to have shipped that Atsuko home. Switches over to fire. Okay. Yep. There's plenty of line. Probably make the prodigy. Big in the prodigy. Okay, we get a Legion of 1. It's probably worth the fate to kick it. Yeah, because keeping your Mecha guy around is not a big deal. Plus, if he wins, he gets honored, which he does. Okay, can't attack, but we have 2 glory standing on the other side, so keeps favor. Well, we're down to 1 censure. I guess Kanjo would be the big thing for favor now. Okay, we got a pretty solid game here. I think Lion's a little bit behind on board, ahead on cards. Oh, Tadaka. Oh, Tadaka. Flips it to Tadaka. Not a ton of fate, but I think this game may not go another 3 rounds anyway if you wanted to go Tadaka to fate. Oh, and a dupe for Atsugo is pretty big, since she's got an attachment on her. Online side, ooh, 2 charges used in Satori in the row. A Biona is pretty nice here. Oh no. No, Biona's not that nice. It's only 2 Bushi. Oh, you are not the main event. Oh, 3 other Bushis. That's a lot of Bushis to have to control when he pops up. So, unfortunately, yeah, that one, I mean, it won him the conflict and stopped the prodigy from being honored. So, Lion opts to plays Metsu Berserker with 1 fade and then passes. Okay, yep, banking up. Let's see. Are we going to see a Tadaka or not? It's on a broken province, so... On Lion's all about the events. Yeah, there you go. So, that shuts off a whole heaps if the first conflict's military. But I guess Lion will get... And luckily, Earth is... Earth is one of the ones with fate. So I can't imagine him going for that one. But yeah, Legion 1's off, Way of the Lion's off, Bonsai's off, Charge is off. Whew, that's a lot. Court games, etc. Ethereal Dreamer goes in the Earth Ring. Yep. Shut off. Make sure you get those events shut off for the rest. Game. Jimbo is still protecting. Oh, a lot of shugs. Now we're on Storms for 4. 2 more in the deck, I believe. Yep, 2 more in the deck plus box. And we're down to 8 cards left, so it's a very real possibility both are in hand, which makes for one heck of a stronghold attack. You can get there without using them. So let's see. I mean, water is an okay ring. It's not great. It does have the fate on it. Void is pretty good, but Atsuko makes that harder. Earth, you don't want to go. I mean, unless you don't want to play events, you just want to poke. But that just gives the Earth Ring to... Oh, they're going to take it anyway. Tough one. Tough one. Okay, water. Yep, takes sort of like the fate and can Battle of the Ethereal Dreamer, so the Ethereal Dreamer can't contribute its 3 on the Earth attack, which I'd imagine is just going to be water anyway. I have political, where you can't do much whole lot about it. Oh, it's Ikihara and Suko heading in political here. Not what I expected from Lion right out the gate here. Bids were 3 to 5. Yeah, just worrying a little bit about the honor. So now the hand disparity is extended to 5 for Lion. Sorry, guys, I haven't been checking the comments. Suko's ability's off. Oh, it's off now. Yeah, because it's 3 to 5. You're right. Well, she got a free charge. So I'll give her that. Give her that so far. Oh, are we okay? Is it still deciding on defenders? Yeah, still deciding on defenders, or it's like total telegraph of. Well, it can't be display power because it's got no monies. It's got no monies for that kind of expensive stuff. We have a disconnect on another member of the Lion player of the USA team. Makes sense to have him helping you out. So let's see. What kind of this on the watering, which kind of is pretty helpful to the Prodigy of the Waves. Doesn't have to bother getting it herself. Oh, he's thinking about which province. Okay, well, meditations, right? I mean, he's thinking about how many to attack with. Maybe how many to attack with. That seems about right if you're going to go political. I mean, you can always get. Oh, Ujiaki's gone. I don't know what else you got politically. Yeah, you don't have anything to get with the Spirit Collar, but I really don't have anything to get with Spirit Collar, period, unfortunately. Not now. So if you lose the Void Ring here on the crackback, you might not be Spirit Calling much at all. Okay, got a big 9 attack. Let's see. Oh, he switches to fire. Okay. Looks not to take the fate. He can fire any number of 2 glory characters, so that's fine. Let's see, block with Daka and Ethereal Dreamer. We do have a Clarity in the bin for use. Yeah, I think Lion is hanging tough in this game. We see Phoenix play court games to honor the Prodigy. Okay, pretty good. So she's going to be in numerous conflicts every turn. So, okay. The Crone comes down to win and put an end to events. So a fan is about the only thing that's going to save this break here. I choose not to discard. I mean, this is... maybe chat can clue me in as to why you would do that against Seeker Void. There's no bird. That could be Kanjo. I mean, for all you know, that's Kanjo who's going to flip up next turn on you. But okay. So up on breaks, I don't see any, well, certainly political, they can't even defend. Okay, so fire back on water. Okay. I mean, Lion still has a military and 13 cards in hand. Oh, no, but they can, yeah, the Berserker is going against Korimori, so sad Berserker. Sad Berserker with no captive audiences. So, right. That's what I should remember about this matchup from the beginning. Lion could do great, get to Korimori, and then Lion's going to have a big troubles. Big troubles. There. Okay, shameful display. Cheeky. I can't block it anyway. I guess not so cheeky. Conflict character-wise, let's see. We've seen both the Crones go down. Wait. Oh, Crone was from the Spirit Color because there's only one Crone in the deck. Okay, Crone was from the Spirit Color. All right. I guess they got him to break. He's got Reservist and Akazu, Master of the Spear. Master of the Spear might save the break, I guess. and a Goblin Sneak. Goblin Sneak obviously not coming in, so I assume he's thinking about playing this conflict character, okay? After he plays court games, we get a clarity. No four shames in the Lions deck, which is sometimes what you see. Okay, sorry, I'm just intently staring at the action here. I mean, yeah, if his Water Ring goes off and he stands, I guess the Prodigy of the Waves, yeah. I mean, you might as well just defend the military, I would think. That attacking Korimori is going to get you zip all here. Didn't use the Shameful, so even though it's quite a strong military, you could Shameful the Yojimbo for your Berserker, which I don't think will even... You'd still lose Shameful, but it's something. It's a thing you could do. Yeah, I agree, Shureva. Lion might have the... yeah, I think Lion has the most difficult problem with Korimori of all the clans. At least, you know, they have, let's say, Unicorn Splash, they don't even have Captive Auditing to try to deal with it, or the Konzar do. Or even the province that flips their own rally to change the conflict type. I mean, Unicorn has numerous ways. Okay, so he's going to poke with the 1/1 reservist. Fair enough. Goes Void. I would have thought about Earth, because I don't think you care about playing events here, and I assume Phoenix is going to go back Earth, so you're not playing events anyway this turn. So I don't know. You might as well grab the Fate, but certainly elicits a fairly healthy defense for his 1/1 reservist attack. Okay, well, stands up the Prodigy, so we're looking at 8 attack. Back. Yeah, board is starting to, especially with that Atsuku dupe, starting to really tilt heavily to Phoenix. Kind of what always happens, they just seem to mass Shugenja every round. And he's done Travis a good job of keeping his storms out of their move from game section. So, you know, you can have a 3-storm burst pretty easily in a conflict, because, you know, that card isn't once per conflict like most other big pumps. Yeah, I know Spreading the Darkness isn't either, but Yojimbo cancels. Yep, cancels the Shameful. We see Reservist come down. I mean, if the Reservist was going to be played anyway, you could have used the Shameful on the Reservist. But and we have Lion winning that. So Lion, oh no, favor stays with. Okay, so we got Lion with board about to leave. Still pretty decent board, for sure. The Spirit Caller might get clouded, but it hasn't been clouded yet, so I don't know if investing in a 0 Fate Spirit Caller with the cloud is a good idea. So that's Hattori, but of course, Korimori. I guess everyone's down with it now. I don't know if I keep saying it, but Eugenia as first player, pretty strong. And then the Shrine pops up, so rip any real dishonor pressure here on Unbroken Province. Yep, Eugenia pops down. Another, so four shugs. We get Biona. Get the Biona bonus because of the reservists. Yay, way to go reservists. I like Biona. I played, back in core days, for like the first 6 months of the game, I played Lion. I played Lion at the first world. So I have a little bit of a soft spot. my heart for Lion and Bayona. The Bayona value off charge was always spectacular. Back then, that counted as spectacular. Um, Jokingly throwing some OP shade at his own team member Phoenix. But yes, Corey Mori, he is playing Unicorn and he has played Crab in the past quite well. So I imagine Corey Mori has been the bane of a few for him the few games. A few games. Okay, we see a 1 to 5 bid. Maybe Lion has just said, forget it. Forget it. I'm not breaking this thing. I can maybe dishonor Phoenix. They do have one character going away who's dishonored. So it's going to be a tall order. It's going to be a pretty tall order with that Ancestral Shrine. A lot of Scorpions can't do it against the Ancestral Shrine now. So Lion might have a tough time. No. Oh yeah, the Tactician's Apprentice out. So there was a bit of recovery. Hand size is now in favor of Phoenix by 1. Okay chance of having another. Well, there's nothing to assassinate, and there's a Jojimbo anyway. So that's not. Wow, right back to Shame. What is this other province that guess he wants to break the Shameful? I mean, we're talking about Manicure Gardens and Fertile Field. I mean, Manicure Gardens is a pretty big fate bump now, but okay, defense just with a reservist, so kind of a token defense just to activate Shameful. Guess there wasn't that much. I mean, Biona or the Spirit Collar is really the only other choice. Another Biona for 2 rounds is kind of beastly. I would have thought about it. Oh, the Yojimbo was going to cancel anyway. Yeah. Oh, no, the Yojimbo doesn't cancel. Okay. I suppose you're breaking anyway. Don't necessarily need that prodigy. The Noble Sack's gone, so what are you protecting against? In the Lion. The Lion's probably got some dead Sentries in hand. They have 2 in the deck. Yeah, you're not... Strength in numbers, I guess, is the only other thing you're really protecting against. By saving the Yojimbo. So sure, Adori, what do you mean by without ever attacking Cam? You think they'll be able to be like a Dishonor deck? With using the box to bow people to get unopposed exception type stuff? The comment is, oh, Honor out. Oh, okay. I guess that's a thing, possibly. It will be. There's probably deck lists, theoretical deck lists I haven't seen. Honoring out still seems tough. I mean, still Scorpions in the meta. I guess you just give up that matchup. But, there's no problem with having a fairly consistent Honor Runner deck in the meta. I don't think it's a big... Be nice, since we've had a Dishonor. Always a fairly powerful Dishonor deck running around forever. Although, man, I've been caught out by that Unicorn Festival of Fortunes things more times than I would like to admit. Well, not dozens, but it definitely has got me. So I don't know how... It's not as good as the HMT deck, the pure military blitz. Not nearly as good. So competitively, Unicorn players wouldn't play it, but that thing is somewhat consistent. Okay, we do see a cloud on the Spirit Caller. Okay. Okay, we see a Mill Air with Spirit Caller and Como Reservist. Okay, I guess flipping it does nothing here. Blocks takes you up to 4, which means you would be winning. And maybe you could draw more cards out of Phoenix to not lose the air ring. Again, I don't know if that's a big deal for them. I mean, already they have 1 honor coming back from the shrine. Most likely 2 honor. So, okay, we see a... Oh, we went for Shameful. Sorry, not Korimori. Went for Shameful. That's a heck of a province to have to try to farm. I don't... Okay. Maybe chat can explain that to me. There's probably a line I'm missing here as to why we go Shameful rather than just back to Korimori. I mean, if he flips it to political, no biggie. So that seems way better than the Shameful effect. Yeah, you're right. Fighting Lune, that Brazil, and I cast one of the games and I've watched them all. It's just like, well, 2 I think. I think 1 wasn't casted, where it's just really remarkable sort of, not even a runner. It's just like this really unstoppable turtle honor type strategy I've seen where it's every round I'm going to get an honor or 2, some rounds, but eventually I'll get there. 6th, 7th turn, I'll hit it. Trying to kill a shrine. Okay, yep, I gotcha. Oof, I mean, that's a tough go. Even if he would have just shameful the reservist and dishonored the spirit caller and honored the reservist, that was still going to be a tough break, even if there was no defense at all. So, but you know, you go for your outs, right? Good, try see what you can do. I believe there's 2 ancestral in the deck. Phoenix deck. Let's take a peek. Yep, 2 ancestral shrine. If I do, I will. Yes, I will admit that. Definitely, Lions can lose a lot of their board. A Biona and a Matsu Mawakawa. Oh my God, Mawakawi card is the only thing left next turn on the board. Phoenix is gonna have big storms next turn too. So yeah, and an Honored Prodigy and still Tadaka. So it is looking bad for Lion. I think they put up a really good fight to this point though. Oh, so it looks like he's gonna go into Shameful. Okay, he's gonna go into Shameful with the box. It's a pretty serious attack. It's like, oh no, but he used his military. So he's a political. And he's not. So the Berserker's not going to participate in any conflicts. Oh, he's still. Sorry, I jumped the gun. He's still deciding on blockers. Okay. So he's gonna defend for Tao, which is enough to stop the break. That's not against Satsuko, who's worth 4 there. So he may be trying to, because all the Ancient Master's gone, stand the guard for favor. Be nice. He's got 2 sentries in his deck too, and Conjure will come eventually. But he needs to win a ring somewhere along the line to get that. He could try. Actually, he could just not attack politically. Oh, Eugenia kills off the guard. Okay. So now, yeah. So if his plan was to double stand, well, even that's off the table because the Prodigy's standing. Okay, so it's going to be like 7 glory plus favorite versus 2. Yeah, we see passes. I mean, he can take a ring off the table, which denies a fate to his opponent next turn, which is never particularly bad, I guess. But I imagine we're just going to block with the Prodigy of the Waves here, and that'll be that. for a win on defense. Does have one more fan. He has one more court games. No, no more court games. So not much potential for winning this. Oh, he doesn't defend it. He's going to court game Spiona, so he's 0. Or is he just thinking on display of power? Oh, plays the Peasants plays the Peasants of Ice. Okay, shuffle Ancestral Shrine back in. That's a 1 of Peasants of Ice. So if Kanjo shows up, Kanjo's going to do Kanjo things. But okay, so he's winning, not breaking still. Okay, display of power. He's going to fire up probably Tadaka, yeah. I guess Eugenia could have been another choice. But might as well, just in case, not have to worry about that dishonor. Oh, yeah, could have gave back 4 rings for 4 honor. Okay, okay. Peasant's Advice, definitely worth it there. If that's the way you see her out, which it probably is right now. Oh, oh, yeah, no favor. But I think he has to buy Ujiaki just to have a... Well, no. It's probably a pass, I think. Ujiaki with 1. That's pretty bad. No favor. He could pop the Storehouse and Staging Ground if he doesn't want Passing Fate. Seems like you want Passing Fate. Nope, he's gonna pop in Staging Ground. Okay, get some dudes on the board. Okay, Honor General's a thing, or maybe just Tactician's Impression, but he won't be do much because it's gonna be 1 bids. Okay, Honor General comes in, no fate. Okay. Because you just need bodies. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get your attack in, which may or may not win, but probably won't break. And then back will come giant Phoenix magic missile firing, fireball hurling army here. And probably on Earth, so you can't actually use any cards, any events, and you can't actually attack because you just get bowed. Bids are 1-1. No apprentice this time. Okay, historian. No. Historian on shameful. I suppose. I mean, you gonna be 1 strength, but this is. I'd imagine we're gonna head into another clarity on Tadaka. I mean, we haven't seen it against the waves played yet either. So going mill just to we've seen 2. So going mill to avoid the clarity, the thing could have done. Because I would imagine the attack on you is let's see, it's ancestral. I think it's ancestral on the. It's ancestral lands on the box, so it's a tough break. Of course, storms are for a tiny 5 per storm. Conflict deck was all the way down to 0. Oh, wait a second. Conflict deck is all the way down to 0. Sorry, viewers. I should definitely have noticed that. So unless Phoenix wins this round, takes air off the table, so I can't get up to 5 honor that I can see. He can go to 4 currently. Then Phoenix will just lose. I wonder if you just don't strengthen numbers. Okay, strengthen numbers, but that gets you the air ring and the unopposed. Oh, but okay, display power. Okay, it was a good shot there. So now he goes up to 3, 5. He still needs something. something. I don't. I mean, even a fire ring is not going to do it because everyone who's leaving play. So it's really just win or bust here. It definitely has the board and the tools, 9 cards, to do it. 2 attacks, probably has a bunch of stance enabled. Yeah. Plus 15 from Storm. Yep, for sure. So that's a lot, no doubt. No fate. So I like Lion's shot there. I like they took that shot. I mean, if that was the plan and you can't defend anyway, yeah, it's just you weren't gonna win. But I mean, you could have like gone for a bigger military attack on Korimori with people who have political power. Okay, so we have political. So I mean, we got no court games. We got a fan basically to defend with. Well fought lion. Oh, it's ancestral, right? Duh. Sorry. So even a fan makes a big difference, but 1 storm. We see a court games. Okay, so we're up to 18. So we're breaking without storms. Ah, last fan. There it is. Not breaking. It's on Earth. Yep, there's a supernatural storm. Okay, so that's 23. All right. Well, like I said, Francis Lyon put up a good fight. I like that fight from him. Well played by Travis on Phoenix in the USA as well. Um, Display of Power, which is the spirit animal of the USA team. Three in every deck, I think. Um, is a pretty good card. I'm Luke. You know what? I don't rate it as highly as most people, but I'm probably wrong. I just the two cost is quite hefty. Um, anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Another great Discord World Cup game. Keep watching. I'm sure they're just going to get better and better. Thank you.